Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Magic Fanatic. If this is your first time visiting, we thank you for the support and checking out this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps our channel. Today's video is a POV experience of the Liberty Square Riverboat. Come sail the rivers of America with us. This is a great attraction to have a little rest, but also gives you great views of different angles of the park that you would not normally see from land. All aboard!
Mark 4. Engine room ahead 3/4. Stand by. Steady as she goes. Captain, welcome aboard the Liberty Belle. I'm your captain, Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young pup that goes by the name of Sam Clemens. He's marking his 100th voyage down the river today with great levity on his watch so far. Sam knows this river like his own backyard. Sam, tell our guests everything you know about this river.
Well now, I always figure it is better to keep your mouth shut and be a student than to open it and remove all doubt. But I will tell you this, I love this river more than anything else. I've loved this river, even from the time I was a toddler back in Missouri. Before we get too much further out of port, I think I should mention that you best not be sitting on those handrails. They're the only thing between you and the river, and the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We've also had reports of river pilots operating in the vicinity, so I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason either. Now, for those of you on the port side, that river town we're passing is frontier land. A few years back, it was no more than boomtown carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today, gentility and decorum are running rampant. The port still has its share of footloose travelers, keel boaters, prospectors, and an Indian or two, but mostly it's flush time, well on its way to become a fine big city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Hannibal. Takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was younger, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. That island over across the way on the starboard side was my stomping ground when I was young. Exceedingly young. Marvelously young. Young by hundreds of years. Younger than I will ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island, and it's named for a friend from my boyhood. Even today, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old man Harvey's grandmother was there, back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's Muff Carter's pond and his windmill. We almost came there once, and there's Huck's land. I always feel like Huck, you could swear just wonderful. He and Tom and I spent most of our wild and reckless youth exploring the island. Lots of caves, and lots of adventure, if you know where to look. And we all knew where to look. That's Superstition Bridge. It's the big island of the little. And if you follow the wilderness trail there, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Laramie. It's the last trading outpost before we head into the Indians.
That's what it is. The boat brings you over here to Tom Sawyer Island. I want to do that. Okay, is that the train? That's a train ride? That's Big Mountain. Yeah. Okay, then you go kind of. Yeah.
Look off to the port side there. Every now and then the water at the crest of rock comes to a natural boil. But fireplace like a tea kettle left on the fire too long. The Indians around here used to tell me these geysers were actually unfriendly spirits, upset by uninvited trespassers racing all over their sacred land. Be that as it may, that's Big Thunder Mountain poking up in the sky over there. The Indians named it that because of the sound the falls used to make when the big rains came. And the miners and prospectors and get-rich-quick speculators showed up. I'm going off this few minutes. There's not so much blasting these days. Ghost stories. Runaway mine train loaded down with simple-hearted, water-filled folks like me. He could navigate the Liberty Belle Line, and he did. Isn't that so, Sam? Well, I was growing humble, Captain, but mostly it's worn off. Something you don't see much out this way. That's an Algonquin looks to be from their top. Usually they stay further east. I've seen Seminole and as far west. And of course Shoshone, Blackfeet, Crow, never seen Algonquin south.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen the moose and deer and plenty of other critters along the shoreline.
That could be why the Hawkins are accustomed. Just following the food trail. The return of one of their heavenly messengers. They said the river was a comet of his son.
Is it still that, or is it like, is it still a Native American settlement, or is it? Okay, so I know it's been
Just beyond the village, up that hill, is
was their sacred burial ground. Those who call it that talk the traditionally dead and dead. After nightfall, they'll return to warn the great warriors.
One being you'll roll around. Another is when they apply that
Attention deck watch. Souls to port and starboard. Engine room, steady on. We're entering shallow water, but there's no cause for worry. Sam knows every shoal and shallow, every snag and sandbar in this part of the river. And he will navigate us through the safe water. You wouldn't steer us wrong, would you, Sam?
I believe we are never too wrong, Captain. Especially when others are looking. Please move. Sing out.
Been this way before, know that the water can get fairly shallow along this stretch of the river. Leads when we pull out the deck. Each mark is about 6 feet. Mark's lane is 2 pounds, and for us that means safe water.
Captain, we're passing Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew, stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. From all the commotion, it sounds like their interests lie elsewhere.
Right after all the screaming, here comes the big.
I'm sorry.
If you folks on deck look past the trees on the island, that's Fort Langhorne. Most of these old forts started out as trading posts. Then as settlers started heading west, the army came in and took it over. I feel these days there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Legion, give me a duck reading. Sing out. We're approaching Liberty Square, which is home court for us. We'll be putting into dock shortly, so those of you on the upper two decks might be in line to collect all of the markers and head to the lower deck. Got youngins who want to take them in hand before they get out of hand. On behalf of the captain, myself, and the crew, thanks for flying the waterways with us. I hope I
traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Wow, what a great river cruise. It was so cool to see the Haunted Mansion and Big Thunder Mountain up close. We would greatly appreciate it if you would give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you ring the bell, you'll be notified automatically when we post new videos every 2 to 3 days. You can also follow us on Instagram at MagicFanatic71. We have some really funny reels. Thank you very much, and we'll see you real soon.